Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking another look at this new product from Hoover. This is the Hoover One Power HEPA Plus bagged cordless vacuum. This product is part of Hoover's One Power line, which all share the same swappable batteries. I've had this product since it launched in early November, and I've been very impressed with it. For the last 6 weeks or so, it's been my primary upright vacuum. There's a lot to like about this product. It's cordless, easy to use, lightweight, low maintenance, and it does a fantastic job. Today I'm going to go over its features and basic maintenance on the vacuum, and I'll demonstrate how it cleans on a variety of flooring. This is a Hoover model BH55500PC. It uses 20 volts DC, and remarkably, it's made in America, which is great. This Hoover is a rebadged version of the Oreck Elevate cordless vacuum. Hoover and Oreck are owned by the same company, Tektronix Industries, and I'm guessing this vacuum is made in a US-based Oreck factory. This Hoover was very easy to assemble and no tools were required. The handle plugs in and you simply tighten this collar down until it locks into place. This Hoover comes with 2 batteries and 1 charger. Hoover sells these batteries in a few different sizes, and these are one of the larger 4.0 batteries, and it does come with 2 of them. And then to charge it, there's this charger right here. You just plug this in. You got to make sure you have room for this power brick, and it just plugs in and the batteries just slot in. And then that's it. And it'll actually give you a little flashing indicator light and tell you the battery life that's remaining. It'll flash as it goes back to fully charged. Then to remove the battery, you just grab this and it just slides out. Installing the battery is also very similar. It just slots in right here until it clicks and locks it into place. And then to unlock it, you just push these buttons and it just slides out. This does take a little bit of effort, but it's not too bad. It's nice that it locks in there securely. I tested the battery life for both speeds with a load on the brush roll, and here are the results. On low speed, one single fully charged battery lasted 23 minutes and 40 seconds, much longer than I was expecting. On high speed, a fully charged battery lasted 14 minutes and 34 seconds. I was surprised by both these numbers. That means that with both batteries, you can get roughly 47 minutes on low speed or 29 minutes on high speed. While these numbers are better than I thought they would be, I do think that actual runtime numbers will vary depending on the type of flooring cleaned. While I get 14 minutes of battery on high speed on my medium plush carpeting, I think if the vacuum is used on something like frisee carpeting or a shag rug, the battery life would be shorter as the vacuum would have to work harder to drive the motor. So please keep in mind that environmental factors will affect actual runtime. Shortly after I got the machine, I addressed a key grievance. The bottom plate has 2 metal bars in the center. Those bars are there for a reason. If you suck up something like a sock, a towel, or a large object that could potentially jam the brush roll, the bars are there to protect the brush roll, belt, and brush roll housing. What bothered me about the bars is that when the vacuum is running, the brush roll bristles hit the bars and it makes an ugly, uneven ticking sound. It bothered me enough that I just removed the bars entirely, but I would not recommend doing so as they're on the vacuum for a reason. If you remove the 7 T20 Torx screws that hold on the bottom plate and the 2 Phillips screws that hold the squeegee assembly in place, the bar can be slid out in one piece. I removed it, and now the vacuum sounds nice and smooth, eliminating my only issue I had with it out of the box. If you do this, however, please vacuum carefully as it's an important protective part. While I have it apart, you can see this cordless Hoover uses a unique smaller motor than its corded Oreck version. I haven't taken it apart yet, but the fan case is the same as Oreck's Elevate or XL21 series of uprights. Even though this smaller direct air motor spins at a slower speed, it generates great airflow and suction at the floor, especially for cordless. Paired with a brush roll that offers great grooming, this Hoover cleans carpeting far better than any other cordless vacuum in its price range. Before I get started, I'm going to first replace the bag so that it's just a fresh start. And I've got this, I still have a spare Hoover bag, and I accidentally damaged it a little bit. So I'll use this eventually, but I ended up also getting these Oreck HEPA Type CC bags. And even though they're a little different from that, the quality is extremely similar. These are still nice and thick, and they hold a lot of dirt. And I'm gonna install this. I'll show you how it installs on this, because it's what I'm currently using in here. And this one's not even close to full. So then to change it, there's this dock here. You just pull this back, and then you just pull this cardboard tab here. Whoops. And I was wondering what went wrong here. Just pull that. And then it seals the bag up. You can pull on that if you have to. And then you just throw all the dirt away. And then to install a new one, the bag sits on this dock here, and it goes in this little, it follows this guide. You just push it in until it clicks in here. There we go. And then this just clicks into place up here until it snaps. And you hear that click and lock into place? There we go. Close it up. It's really easy to change the bag on it, and the nice thing is, outside of keeping the brush roll clean, as far as maintenance, that's about it. You just change the bag when it's extremely full, but I wanted to do a completely fresh start so the vacuum would work exactly like it should. So anyways, these EnviroCare bags seem to be pretty nice. Back in the day, when I was fixing Orex, these are way, way better than the best paper bags that came with them, 10 years ago. So that's these are really nice. But the genuine bags are also excellent. And these might be just a little bit better, but not enough where I don't think it's going to leak any dust or anything like that. This vacuum is very easy to use, and as far as controls, right in the handle, there's a switch here, and it's 2 speeds. Speed 1 is for hard floors or delicate area rugs, maybe bathroom mats or kitchen rugs, welcome mats, things like that. And speed 2 is for deep cleaning carpeting. When the vacuum's in the upright position, if you hit the switch, it'll only show these flashing lights. It won't actually let you start it. And the reason for that is Hoover says it's a safety feature, so the vacuum won't take off when it's upright. And which it actually would do, so that makes sense. So now, to power it, you do have to have it reclined, and then just turn it on. The vacuum features a large blue carrying handle on the back. This helps balance the weight when carrying it up and down stairs, or whenever you need to transport it. Without the battery installed, the Hoover on its own weighs 10 pounds. With the battery installed, you're looking at 11.35 pounds. The handle weight is about 1.8 pounds, and it is nice and light in the hands. It's very easy to push, which is one of my favorite features, and it kind of just pulls you along. It's really light and easy to use. One thing I wanted to note, the handle weight is nice and light, but when you're using the vacuum, the brush roll, thanks to its great grooming, has what's called a brush propelled effect. So it will pull the cleaner along as you're using it, which makes it really lightweight to use and really easy to zip around the room. So it's going forward on its own. It's doing this without me putting any effort into it. That's a feature I really like, and I think that most people, when they use it, they're going to be really impressed by that, and they're going to actually enjoy it. In terms of noise level, according to this decibel reader positioned at about handle height, this Hoover creates around 72 to 80 decibels of noise, depending on the speed. With the decibel reader positioned closer to the motor, at high speed, it's reading around 82 decibels. To be honest, these numbers are higher than I thought they would be. In person, it sounds quiet, and much quieter than most new vacuums I've used. It also doesn't make an ugly, high-pitched sound like most new vacuums. The base of the vacuum is about 13 inches wide, but the actual cleaning path is more like 11 inches. The height of the cleaner head is only about 4 inches, but unfortunately the cleaner can't lay completely flat to the floor. This is the lowest you can lay the vacuum before the brushes lift off the floor. Having said that, I like how light and nimble the vacuum is. The cleaner head is wide, but not too wide, and it can get under and around furniture easily. It's quick and easy to zip all around a room with minimal effort. On this medium plush carpeting, I've ground in a bunch of fake pet hair, and I've put down oats, rice, parsley, and shredded paper. Let's see how this Hoover cleans. The Hoover does a fantastic job on carpeting, and for a cordless, the performance is exceptional. Not only does it clean up everything quickly, but it grooms very well, lifts the carpet fibers, and leaves great looking carpet lines. If you look closely, you can see how even on this plush carpeting, the Hoover causes the dirt to dance around. This is a sign of great agitation and is impressive for a cordless vacuum. A great brush roll that can vibrate the carpeting makes all the difference. On hard flooring, I've put down a bunch of oats, salt, parsley, and shredded paper. I ran this Hoover on low speed, which is its setting for cleaning hard floors. This Hoover does a good job, but because the brush is always spinning, it did scatter quite a bit of the heavier dirt across the floor. There's a squeegee behind the brush roll to help prevent this, but some scatter is inevitable with this type of setup. For everyday crumbs, I found it's worked great, but in this extreme demo, it took several passes to catch everything. For lighter things like pet hair, it gobbles it right up. Larger items like the shredded paper were also not an issue. This next test is what I call an extreme pet hair test, where I've ground a bunch of fake pet hair into this red rug. Vacuums that groom well can handle pet hair easily, but a lot of cordless vacuums compromise on grooming and brush roll power to save battery life. This Hoover doesn't hold back. It grooms very well and does a fantastic job cleaning up pet hair. For this final test, I've just put down a whole bunch of stuff. I put down a bunch of fake pet hair, oats, rice, shredded paper, glitter, and salt. So there you have it. This new Hoover currently retails for $300, and for the price, I think it's the best cordless vacuum available. While this cordless vacuum doesn't have tools on board and is only made for cleaning carpeting and hard flooring, it does a fantastic job on those. On carpeting, this is the best cleaning cordless vacuum for the price by far. This is the first cordless vacuum I've owned that does well enough on carpeting to replace a corded vacuum. It really does that well. The vacuum is extremely lightweight to push around, a huge plus, and is very easy to operate. I think the ease of use will make this machine likable for most users, and if you were considering something cordless and lightweight, but still wanted something that can deep clean rugs, this Hoover is the best option in its price range. Maintenance is also easy. The vacuum features a lifetime belt that you never have to change. You really only have to worry about changing the large disposable HEPA bag and occasionally cleaning hair and thread buildup from around the brush roll. I would check and clean the brush roll at least every time you replace the bag. That's about it. Well, what can I say? I think this is a fantastic product. It's a low-maintenance, powerful cordless vacuum that uses large HEPA bags, has good battery life between the two included batteries, and it cleans like a heavier corded vacuum. This is my favorite product that Hoover has released in a long time, and I also like that it's made in America. I always enjoy reading your comments. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.